we need to have a conversation with them, make sure
He did.
it's too good. So,
Your meeting agenda for tonight.
This morning,
maybe because we could talk.
Robin texted us.
You can pause the video if you need to look at it a little better.
Yes.
I'm retired tomorrow. Retired.
There you go.
It's gotta be Monday. It's gotta wait
This is a work session. These items will be voted on next week.
He does. Okay? Y'all ready? I'll call the, November the sixth, 2023 work meeting to order. And then we'll have the invocation, please.
Lord, we love you. We thank you tonight, as we always do, for letting us making a difference in our community by serving you and serving our students and employees. Just help us in our efforts to do that, and help us to have a good meeting that will be pleasing to your will. We lift up Zetta to you as she's done her treatments. We just pray that you be with her throughout this whole long process. And we ask you to be with Jennifer too as she continues to recover from her surgery. In Jesus' name, we pray. Amen. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, now we're gonna review the proposed agenda for the November 13th regular meeting. We'll have our call to order, our invocation pledge, we'll approve the agenda. We will have some student staff recognition, is that right?
Yep, yes, ma'am. The Lady Titans softball team, Coach Woodford will be joining us. They've had a great year. They've had they're a tremendous success story over the last 4 or 5 years. Those seniors that have played and continue to stick with the program and actually have built our team to a playoff contender. For this year, our team made the playoffs for the first time since it's been fast pitch softball. We made the region playoffs when they used to have a region playoff scenario. But this is the first time we've made the state playoffs. They did well. They went over to Twin City. I got to go watch them. That was back on our fall break holiday, and played again the next day because they won. And we just want to recognize them for all their efforts and the way they represented our school.
That's great. Okay, next, we'll have public participation, do you know of any?
No, ma'am. Any other questions?
All right, items regarding the board action is recommendation from the superintendent. Have the, y'all just stop me when you're ready to speak. Approval of the minutes, just take time to look over them and let me know if anything by Monday. Approval of the September 2023 financial statement. Approval of the SPLOSH budget.
We'd like to point out the SPOS collections we just received for $121,000, very good again. We need them to average over 100,000 That's a good marker right there. We want, if they say 120, we'll be in great shape.
That's right. Then we'll have the county plant reconciliation. We'll have the HR recommendations. We'll have any.
Yes, ma'am, we'll have three. We have one recommendation for bus driver, one recommendation for mental health therapist. This is a position that we'll be adding. It's much needed, and then we'll have a recommendation for a paraprofessional.
Item number 6 is authorize a resolution for Georgia Fund 1 account to invest funds.
This is, if you'll remember, we approved a similar resolution several months back. In that resolution, we approved transferring them over to our construction account with the intent of putting them into the Georgia Fund 1 account. Upon further review, we needed to make it specific resolution that we're approving this Georgia Fund 1 account to meet the request by the auditors at the end of the year when they come back and look. So this is a new authorization for the resolution, specifically saying that we'll be transferring those funds into a Georgia Fund 1 account. We did this for the second account, and that account was finalized today, and funds were transferred today. So that money is in, the bond money is in. This is for any local money that we'll be investing into Georgia Fund 1.
Anybody have any questions about that?
We actually have the resolution already.
The resolution is something that they generate. Once you approve it, it's ready to go, and I can provide you a copy of it, next week. It's online. We go in, just enter all their information with contacts and bank account and transfer processes for our bank, and then they send back that resolution. It's not like a typical board resolution.
All right.
And I'll provide you the second account with it.
Okay, hold on just one second, turn it off. Ms. Harris coming back on. Okay, next is item number 7, approval of Georgia Power Company lighting proposal that we had kind of talked about before.
Yes, ma'am. This, what we did was we took the exterior lighting for the campus out of the construction package with the intent of going with Georgia Power. If we installed them with construction costs, those would be ours to maintain forever. And Georgia Power has this program where they will install, they will maintain them. It's less cost to us initially, but then there is an ongoing cost for them to maintain and power those exterior lights. It's a really good plan for a lot of government entities to go with this. I know the Development Authority recently went with a plan like this for the industrial park. But we don't have a bucket truck to service lights, and we're always calling Georgia Power, and there's always, there's a fee for them to come out and service the lights that we do have that are not on our Georgia property. So this is what we're recommending moving forward. The cost will be $65,000 up front, and then about a $1,500 monthly cost to maintain, all of these, 26 fixtures.
Okay, we don't pay $65,000 up front, do we, or do
Yes, ma'am, that will be our construction cost up front. They'll probably, because of the phase of the
It says
project.
contribution.
Well, read
we?
that.
Right, like, we read contribution in aid of construction costs
Two terms.
to the Turner County
I
Board.
misread, that's not misreading.
Maybe it's-
$65,000.
Yeah, or
They
they
got
pay
it
the
wrong.
construction.
Excuse me, I
It
will
says
verify that.
Yeah, it says that they're gonna do it the way it reads.
I bet they are.
Let me verify that. I
Then-
don't have an answer for you.
That would be a good deal then.
That would be a very good deal.
Yeah, let me take care of it.
That may mean they put the light poles in for free.
That's right.
I guess you'll call.
Let me verify that.
It says we want to serve you on
Yeah,
this
I
project.
think, yes, I do.
I'll check into that.
We hope you read it.
I hope so too.
Okay. Next, item G, information items for the board. From our superintendent.
Okay, next week we'll have presentations for our core reports from all three schools with all of the information, on the first quarter report of everything we've been doing in the schools. A lot of instructional information coming with that. Remember, these quarterly reports are going to be fed into our yearly balance scorecard at the end of the year. Construction aid update, you can see a lot of work going on, outside. The site contractors came in, and they've been working very fast. They've had some good weather, and they've been able to get a lot done. The pad for the main school is nearly complete. That's what the elevated level out here, you'll see it goes all the way up almost to the loop up front, in front of the main office now. That'll be the pad that the main building sits on. You'll see they've got the grade almost completed for the parking lot and the retention pond, and they've got the grade immediately in front of the civic center for the kitchen and cafeteria area done. We've got approval for all of the submittals for the demolition construction company, today. So that work will begin at the end of this week or beginning of next week from the company. Take down the addition that is going out front. We will have our first OAC meeting, that's owner, architect, contractor meeting. We'll have those twice a month. We have our first one tomorrow, and one will be in person every month, and it'll be, like I said, every 2 weeks. The second one will be a virtual meeting. Do want to tell you about the COPS grant. I sent you a text on that when we were notified. Ms. Thomas was very instrumental in getting this grant for us, and had a lot of safety equipment for classroom safety in that grant, and we'll be telling you all about that. $438,000.
That's wonderful.
The College and Career Academy grant application presentation is coming up on the 16th. It's from 1 to 2. Several of you were at the meeting today. Appreciate y'all's attendance to that meeting today. We were in the first steps of planning our presentation today. We'll be fine tuning it throughout the week and getting ready for another meeting on next Monday at the same time to have a trial run through it, and then we'll be going up on Thursday next week to the Technical College Center, the Technical College System of Georgia offices, there you go, in Atlanta to make that presentation with a group of 20 or so, 20 plus people that will be attending those. We received the dates this past week for the whole board training in the spring. That's March the 21st, from 5:30 to 8:30 at Cook County again. It'll probably be in their boardroom like it was last time we met in the boardroom. Topic will be on safety, another component of safety. Y'all want to attend? Want to plan to attend?
I know, me too.
It's a long time off. Tentatively, we'll tell Maureen.
Tentatively was.
Okay. All right, you want me to keep going with the items for the next?
Please do.
Okay, all right, just want to remind you of the Christmas parade, December the 9th, at 10 a.m. And then you have your packets for the GSBA annual conference. We will be getting recognized at that for our board recognition program achievement. Please be prepared for that. We did receive an invitation for dinner, as y'all see,
Yes.
from JCI. So everybody on board for that dinner?
Yes.
Okay. And, that's all I have.
Anybody else have anything before we adjourn? Adjourn our meeting.
Check on that, 65,000.
Well,
We'll talk about that first thing in the morning, I'll let you know.
Meeting's adjourned, and under Georgia sunshine law, they're supposed to stop talking about board business. You see they are continuing to do so, so I'm gonna keep recording.
I always do, but somebody did.
Well, I hope they're not
the
expired.
one they called me, told me, I still haven't opened it.
It's fine. She told me there was a new one.
It's been months ago. I didn't need it, so I didn't get it.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll go get them tomorrow, or no, not tomorrow.
Get the line.
When I turn this on.
Anyway, I'll put the cards in your packet, and I'll just go ahead and bring them.
Was it a pain this time? Or the-
Flavor file got it, yeah.
Now, how much you did for, yeah. And of course Jennifer had surgery, so she wasn't there, so she usually helps me try to get through. Of course, she didn't get through last time.
They don't do that.
He's not allowed to be placed in.
Hotels, they do that.